All right, guys, welcome back once again to another episode of Vinette and Elmo, our road to our journey. Thank you for sticking around with us, and I can promise you this video will contain a lot of beautiful sceneries and stunning views and sightseeing. In addition, I will be sharing with some information about the places that we visited, and I hope that can help you a little bit when you plan to visit Rome, Italy. So stay tuned, guys. We are so blessed. My wife were able to book this place, Airbnb, online prior to coming here. We are just across the street of Coliseum, and we can view the Coliseum out of our window. Down below us, there's an Italian restaurant where we had our lunch. How convenient is that? And for your little curiosity here, the food are not that expensive. Actually, very affordable. And based on my observation, when we were ready to pay, we were appointed to pay the cashier and didn't ask for tip. How cool is that? Approximately 16,000 people visit the Coliseum every day, and even with the internet at their fingertips, most show up without tickets. Lines for admissions are long, days hot, and it gets crowded. So, my suggestion is prior to coming to Rome, make sure you book your ticket online right away. Here's some information, guys, I've discovered for your curiosity. For smaller crowds and pleasant weather, the best time to visit the Coliseum would be between November to February. So during the day, visiting during early hours or just before closing is recommended. Finally, plan your visit during the weekdays to avoid huge crowds of tourists.
I think this is the first gate.
I don't know, where's the second gate? Yeah.
10 minutes daw before our Ay, hindi. Siguro pag pinasok natin to mamaya, iba yata ito eh. Ay, iba pala yan. Doon tayo tayo.
Yeah.
So dito, pag pumasok tayo dito.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. Be reminded that you should have your ID or passport with you before entering the Coliseum, or they won't let you in. Here are some 5 interesting facts about the Colosseum. Number 1, the Colosseum is over 1900 years old. Number 2, gladiatorial shows took place at the Colosseum. Number 3, the Colosseum is famous for being the world's largest amphitheater. Number 4, you can see a section of the arena that was once underground. Number 5, it's one of the new 7 wonders of the world. It's awesome how they made the second floor as a museum. Here's some small clips of the video I've taken. Enjoy. Hey guys, here's one fact about visiting the Colosseum in Rome. It is probably high on your list of sightseeing priorities for your trip to the Italian capital. It's a fantastic ancient structure which has stood at the heart of the city for over 2 millennia. And history practically sips out of it. Of course, you won't be the only person with the thought of visiting. The Colosseum is one of the most popular attractions in Rome and has thousands of visitors a day. So many, in fact, that in 2019, a visitor cap was imposed, limiting visitor numbers to 3,000 at any given time. This means that it's more important than ever to properly plan your visit to the Colosseum. If you don't, especially in the busy summer months, you run the real risk of missing out on ongoing insight and exploring this incredible building and learning firsthand about its history. Tickets regularly sell out, so you want to plan ahead to avoid disappointment. Guys, here are some 10 interesting facts about the Colosseum you need to know. Number one, for an ancient relic, it's practically new. Number two, the Colosseum was not always called the Colosseum. There are certain things you can't imagine having another name, and the Colosseum is definitely one of them. In fact, Rome's iconic landmark was originally called the Flavian Amphitheater. It came from the dynasty that ruled the empire from 69 to 96 CE. Historians believe the current name originates from the Colossus of Nero, a 35-meter tall bronze statue that stood outside the amphitheater. Number three, Rome's most infamous emperor never set foot in the arena. Number four, even emperors wanted to get in on a gladiatorial combat. Number five, gladiator fights declined with the Roman Empire. Number six, it's in pretty good shape for its age. Number seven, the Colosseum has 80 entrances. Number eight, entry to the games was free. Number nine, the Colosseum sits on the site of a former private lake. And number 10, Gladiator wasn't filmed in the Coliseum or even in Rome.
Too stiff. Doon, ang ganda.
Alright, so there's things to see near the Colosseum. The Colosseum is surrounded by other beautiful and famous monuments that are well worth viewing. The most important ones are the Arch of Constantine and Triumphalis Arch, dedicated to the emperor of the same name. It sits right next to the Colosseum and it doesn't require a ticket. The second one is the Domus Aurea, the remains of the Grand Palace Emperor Nero built himself in 68 AD. It can only be visited as part of a guided tour. And the next one, the Roman Circus, aka the Circus Maximus, the ground level remains of an ancient chariot racing stadium. It is said that it could seat at least 150,000 spectators during the empire's heyday. It is best viewed from the Palatine Hill. And then the Palatine Hill, which houses the archaeological remains of many ancient Roman palaces and temples and offers a great view of the surrounding area. You can visit it with the same ticket as the Colosseum. Last but not least, the Roman Forum, or Foro Romano, which used to be the center of Rome itself, a plaza where trade, politics, parades, and entertainment were conducted. You can visit and view its many archaeological remains with the same ticket as the Coliseum. Rome has proven itself to be such a strong city, judging by its many monuments and structures that have withstood the test of time. Not all monuments in Rome are that lucky, but for a city so rich, it's such a shame for these monuments to go on living merely in history books. Hence, a lot of these places were reconstructed like the Pantheon and preserved like the Colosseum.